Hey, yo, welcome to my very first video on this channel. I'm not sure how this is going to go, but I decided to create this. I had a lot of inspiration from the MGTOW Dictionary channel, and I know they're going in a new direction, so I decided to kind of create a channel that kind of focuses more on dating shit and stuff like that. It's gonna be kind of more of a humor thing, but I'm still gonna be tuned in to the new channel by MGTOW Dictionary. But just gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna try to live stream sometime here soon if I can get more than 3 subscribers. But for my very first video, I was just gonna talk about the 10 worst dating tips that I've kind of viewed from my little time here on YouTube, and just kind of give my perspective on it. And my presentation is really shitty, but I didn't want to put that much effort on my first video. So for number 10, worst tips, I got just get a haircut and shower, bro. It's kind of the standard advice given to people out here struggling. And as you can see these dudes right here, they went and got a haircut. Now they ready to hit the town. uh I assume they showered, but people say that it's like they say it to you when they ain't got nothing else to say to you. Like, it's like, well, I don't know what to say to this person. Like, shower and a haircut, it's kind of like, just get the fuck out of my face is kind of what they're saying. But it is what it is, man. The ninth rule, is don't buy a sex doll. Things I've seen, like I've seen people out here like promoting, like, and like arguing. They'll straight argue. There's people out here that'll straight argue with you and say, like, a sex doll is better than a woman. Like, and it's, I got this picture of from Castaway. It's the Wilson ball. Like when he wasn't around people, like he believed this ball was like a real person. And using that analogy, like, I feel like it's kind of how some of these people view the sex doll. Like, I have no problem, like, if you enjoy using one, then like do you. Like, I don't like really like judge people's like sexual preference or like what they do or don't do. Like, I mean, I don't care. Like, do you. Like, but like, don't sit here and argue with me and tell me that it's better than a real woman. Like, and it's like, you can make the argument, like, a sex doll, it's not gonna bitch at you, it's not gonna give you a hard time. But it's like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just, it's not better than a woman. Like, it's just, I mean, I guess one of those things you don't know until you try. But like, I don't need to try it to know that it ain't better. It's really comical, like how they'll straight argue with you about like how this is the future, and like all men are gonna go to sex dolls, and women won't exist anymore or some shit. And it's just like, it's, I don't know. It's just, it's one of the most wackiest things I've seen argued here. All right, I'll go to number 8. They got this technique that the PUA's taught. Like, the PUA, it's called the claw, and it's like they teach, like, you go up to a woman, and like you like dig your fingers like in her shoulder, so like she knows you're there. And it's just like can't definitely can't do that shit in 2020. But like, even like the 90s, I'd be like, I'd be like, you're just asking for trouble. Like, the fact this technique even existed is just like shows like how sick the PUAs were and currently are. They've renamed, rebranded. You know, they don't call no one calls themselves a PUA anymore, but we know who they are now. But again, like just the technique was like that's not it, man. 7 is like, you know, I see everybody on here on YouTube like talking about like spin plates, spin plates, spin plates. I'm sure y'all know who they are, but it's like it's like a waste of a man's time. Like, you know, dealing with one woman is time consuming, but to have like 4 or 5 women is like extremely time consuming. And, and if you thinking like they ain't sleeping with other men and like you're delusional, I mean if that don't bother you, then I guess you could spin plates. But I feel like most men don't like sleeping with women that are currently sleeping with other men. Like, but you know, there's one point in my life where I was dating multiple women that I can recall, and you know, that shit was a headache, man. I had to remember, like, it was like I had to remember what lies I told, like who I did what with, and I just felt like I was living a double life. And I eventually looked in the mirror, and like I was no longer the person that I really was, and I don't know. I guess I wasn't good at spinning because all those plates went crashing to the ground and burst in a giant ball of flames that burnt the shit out of me. But you know, I'm just kind of if I am in a relationship, like I don't know, like I'm just kind of like dealing with just one woman, and I don't see the necessity. Like if you can pull it off, like again, it's like the sex doll. Like if that's what you do, do you. But like don't argue and tell me like this is something I have to do. Like no, it's a bad idea. Like it's just gonna lead to shit. Like and then like you're adding plates, and it's like yeah, it's just it's not worth it. Like uh, let's go to 6. You know, being alpha is like one of those things. I think like 80% of men like think they are, but in reality, it's like 2% of men are the alpha male. And there's like these people on YouTube that are like expect their entire like community to be like consist of nothing but alpha males. Like they don't want you in your community unless you're like alpha. And it's like that just sounds like a horrible time to me. Like I don't want to spend time with a room full of alphas. Like that's just it's just like a dick swinging contest, and it's like why would I want to take time in that? Like I mean I'm not beta. Like I feel like they always want to like throw people in like cat, like you know, like you're one or the other. I kind of consider myself like a lone wolf. Like I'm not alpha. I'm not beta. Like I'm just me. Like and I'm not trying to make sure I'm one. I'm not the other. Like and I guess people call me a beta, but it's like I'm really not. Like I don't kiss no one's ass. Like I do me. Like I said, I'm kind of a lone wolf. Like I have relationships and stuff, but kind of just really keep to myself and do me. But it's this thing that like you know, you gotta be the alpha bro. You know, it's like this guy right here. The guy in the middle probably thinks he's like you know, equivalent to 2 guys next to him, and you know, it's just if you're not the alpha, like you're not the alpha. Like you ain't got to be the beta. I guess that's what my point is. Like if you ain't the alpha right now, you're never going to be the alpha. But that doesn't mean you're the beta. Like you can improve and you can get better. But being the alpha guy is just kind of something I believe most people are born with. It's not something you learn. And then like it's based on circumstances too. Like if you're an alpha male, but you're in the same room as like Drake and like Donald Trump and like Leonardo DiCaprio, like I don't think you're gonna be like be the alpha around them. Like you could try to be like swing your dick around in that room, but like you're gonna be the beta in that. So being alpha beta is just really about who you're around, the situation, your personality, but it just seems like this big obsession. Like you got to be the alpha man. It's just I don't know. This is bad tips, man. You're not telling someone to be themselves. And you see them on the YouTube. They put on these personalities, like fake personalities. Like they don't act like that in a room full of strangers. But we'll go to number 5. Cold approaching. I tell you, there's like they got stuff called like day game and night game. And it's like just like you just go approach any woman you find attractive, like just go up and talk to her. It's just like, again, it seems like a bad idea. And they'll say like, you might miss someone that you could have slept with, and it's like, you know what, it's like that's okay. I can sleep at night knowing that I didn't sleep with someone that I could have. But again, another total waste of time to go around every single day just going up to random women, and most of them are going to say no. Like they even tell you, like on YouTube, they'll be like, my success rate's like, it'd be like success rate of a Chad's like 10% or something. I'm just making up numbers, but it's like 10%. Like I'm not gonna go around getting rejected by 90% on women. Like that's it just seems dumb to me. But again, if you enjoy that and you got the time and you don't have the self-respect for yourself, then I guess do it. But most of them are just going to tell you they're in a relationship, even if they're not, or they are in a relationship. And then it's just, and it's like if you've ever had like a significant other, like you really want like dudes like cold approaching her, like even if she's like loyal to you and she like tells them to fuck off, you're still like, well, why the fuck you coming up to my girl even though when I'm not around? It's just like, it's all right, it's, like once in a while do it, but just to like do a blitz on the entire city, like you're just weird creep dude, and you're not the alpha. All right, number 4 is just learn how to send text messages. See all these videos like talking about like text game and like they got like like I got like these 4 words, man, like you'll get any woman. It's like just click the link, and it's just like it's such bullshit. Like women I know that like read text, they like quickly glance, like they're not. I don't see what's so mesmerizing that you could send unless it's just something like insulting or like degrading. Like that's the only way to like get their attention. And it's like just be yourself in the text, man. Like you don't need someone to teach you how to text. Like it's really not that complicated. If the chick's into you, you can text whatever. Like I know like some of them like bitch about like grammar and pronunciations and stuff like that, but you're thinking way too much into this if you think text messaging is like part of like getting women. Like I mean, like basic typing is all you need. Like as long as you're not like a crazy person, like you're gonna be all right with texting. All right, we're coming close to the end of the list. Number 3, I've got just beat the Tinder algorithm, bro. The reason you ain't getting matches on like Tinder, Bumble, it's not because you're an ugly motherfucker. It's because you're not beating the algorithm, and it's just all about your pictures, like, and you can't beat the algorithm unless you use like fake pictures, and and if you're using fake pictures and getting matches, none of those women are gonna sleep with you when they see you because they'll be like, you don't look nothing like your picture. Online dating's tough as fuck if you ain't extreme Chad status. Um, it's been years since I did it. I'd get like once a blue moon something, but again, like all the other things I talked about, it's just such a waste of time to like post pictures, like swipe, wait, see if she messaged you. Most of the time they never message you, and I mean, if you want to do like the occasional, like you bored, you're single, like you want to do it, but it's proven that it's it's targeted to screw men over pretty much. I mean, all the data's there. I don't got to pull it up. Like, men just swipe right on everything, and women pretty much swipe left on everything, and then they want you to buy like stuff to like says like boost your profile, like boost the algorithm, and it's like it ain't gonna do shit if you ain't the Giga Chad. Like online dating for men, it's like if you're a Giga Chad, like yeah, you'll do good on there. It'll be fun. If you're a normie, you'll find someone once in a while. Anything below a normie, like you're never gonna catch anything. And I don't know. It really annoys me, and like especially like when women complain about dating apps. It's like you really ain't got nothing to complain about. Like men are the ones that got stuff to complain about. But you know, it just ends up being a waste of time and a scam. Like being here, I just brought to light how much is fake and how much is just fake around us. Nothing's authentic. But it's the world we live in, I suppose. All right, number 2, I got just wear Versace, bro. You know, if you look at these guys, they're decked in the Versace, and like I'm sure if they walked into the club, they would think all the women would be up on them, but they kind of look silly to me. I don't know, maybe some women would be into it, but people worry too much about having designer stuff, designer clothes. Like you just gotta keep your wardrobe basic, like. And if you're ugly, like having a designer name on your clothes ain't gonna help you at all. Like you just need a plain tee, plain shorts, pants. You don't need flashy shoes. Like just keep it basic. Like people just like to like parade around like and just waste their money on all this designer stuff. All right, for the last one, I just want to kind of give a shout out here. Kind of inspiration of the channel. Um, you know, um, I'm starting my own channel. I'm gonna have my own rules. I'm gonna be my own person. But this was really inspiration of, as I said at the beginning, of MGTOW Dictionary channel. Been following it for over a year, and just the knowledge and the humor and everything in there was it was a good time, and it's gonna be a good time going forward. And I know that the MD is going in a new direction, and I respect that. And I'm just, throwing up, kind of my dating perspective and like kind of starting like a humor dating channel. So I feel like a lot of like the streams I follow, like, it can get very dark at times. I just kind of want to have this place kind of like, more lighthearted. And but for final rule, I'm gonna do a little promo here. You know, just get a YouTube dating coach. Like I don't know like what kind of state you have to be in to like think like getting a YouTube dating coach is a good idea. But they're not gonna help you out, man. You could see the grift like coming out of their pores, like, and you could see like all these like people that are like disgruntled with like their services, and they're just about making a dollar, and they're breaking the backs off incels, giving them false hope, and it's like they won't give you, they're not going to help you out at all unless you give them your money. And that's the thing I respected most about the MGTOW Dictionary channel. And I've never given MGTOW Dictionary a single dollar. I haven't given him a penny. But I've spoken with him. I've been on the stream, and I did buy the 48 Laws of Dating finally. Got it sitting right here. Just read the first law. Never trust a dating coach. And I just want to put that as the number one thing to avoid. Because they're not your friend. They'll sit there and smile, and they'll have like these like alpha guys like in their group that like bully you, and like everybody like, we're just making them tough, and like we're making them into a man. It's like, and they're not going to do that until you pay them. And it's just a lot of bullshit, But sorry, I did buy the book for $10. So like I'm not, that's like that's like nothing really, especially all the content I had for a year. Like I was happy to buy the book, and it's really not giving them that much. You subtract the printing cost and everything. I think he said it was like $1. So like, from enjoying his content for over a year, I've given him $1. So, and he's just giving out so much knowledge, and I understand why he's going to the knowledge channel, because that's a good focus, and drama could kind of get bogged down to knowledge. It's enjoyable as it is. Maybe I'll find some drama. I'm sure people are gonna hate me, and like just because I like him and they hate me, that automatically they're gonna hate me. Even though I'm coming in here with a clean slate. I have no enemies. I have no friends here on YouTube. MGTOW Dictionary, he is an inspiration. I guess he is a friend, so I guess really count. But I'm not sure what direction this is going to go. This might be, I might never release a video after this one. But I just felt, for some reason, felt the need to do this. And like I said, I would like to get a live stream if I get some subscribers, kind of get that going, because I kind of really like to get some humor going. I wanted to be more funny on this, but clearly I wasn't. But we'll see what comes next. Thank you for watching all the way to this point. All right, good night.